Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is PJP and in this video I'm gonna be reacting to episode 13, 14 and 15 of the third season of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the 2003 series. Those episodes are episode 13, The Lesson, episode 14, The Darkness Within, and I gotta say, it's a wasted opportunity not having The Darkness Within as the 13th episode. I mean, come on, it was so fucking close. And then we have episode 15, Mission of Gravity. But before we get into the episodes, I mentioned in my last video that I wanted to show you my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles DVD collection. So yeah, here it is. I have technically 6 DVDs, those are it. But I think I might have 1 or 2 more at some point, but I've lost them. And actually, one of these boxes is empty because I lost the disc somewhere, I don't know, and I lost the box for this one, so there's that. But yeah, this one is the one which I reacted to in the last episode, those being the episode Hate, Nobody's Fool, and New Blood. This was the first one that I ever saw. And actually, it might have been 2006, the year in which I saw it, not 2008. It genuinely might have been 2006, which would make it 13 years ago. Fucking hell, time flies. Then it would be this one, I think, chronologically, and sadly I have lost the box, so I cannot tell you which episodes are on this one, but the name of it is The Unfair Battle, and this is the battle in which, in the episode in which Michelangelo has to fight the guy who he defeated in Battle Nexus. And I think this might be the disc in which we meet the Rat King, but I'm not sure. I have no idea. Yeah, sadly this one is a bit scratched, so I couldn't even make it run, so there's that. Let's see which one's going to be the next. This is the Night of the Thieves. I think this is from season 4, I'm pretty sure it is. The episodes that are on this one are Still Nobody, which again we meet Nobody again. The Night of the Thieves, in which some thief gets a statue that he brings to life or something, I don't know. We're gonna get to it eventually. And the final episode is the Samurai Tourist, in which we get Usagi and Gen into our world. And honestly, I think Leonardo or Usagi ends up fighting somebody, but I don't remember. I can't wait to actually get to that episode to see who he actually ended up fighting and whether I'm gonna remember it. But yeah. Next one would be number 30, that being... How do I translate these to English? Oh yeah, it's called Infection, and here are the episode, I don't know how to translate that again, but the episode is about Leonardo coming back from his training with the old one, Master Yoshi, I think he was called. And honestly, that's a really cool episode. I think this one and this one's episodes might be in off order because I don't think it makes sense for them to happen the way they do, but we'll see when we get to them in my proper reactions. So here it has the episode in which Leonardo comes back from the Master Yoshi. Then we have the Infection episode in which Donatello gets stung by a mutant in the sewers, which later causes him to mutate, and we're gonna get to it. And the final episode is Troubles with Oggy, in which we meet April's uncle. We actually meet him, and from what I remember, that episode was actually kind of dark, at least at one point. It's really cool. Like, season 3 and 4 are fucking dark of this show. I wish we actually got a season 5, a full one, but I guess we don't get everything we want. So here is the disc, which I actually don't have. I don't know what happened to it. Yeah, but yeah, I don't have it. Here, and this is why I'm saying that it's out of order, because in this disc, the first episode is the episode in which Leonardo gets sent to Master Yoshi. But in this one, which is supposed to be the earlier one, he's coming back. So that's kind of weird. I think this disc is meant to be before this one for sure, because here there are some things that happen before this one, but there's also something that happens after, and I'm gonna get into what exactly. Like, the first episode is Leonardo going to Master Yoshi, the second one is the one in which Karai attacks the lair, and the third one is from after that episode in which Leonardo comes back, because it's about the story of Master Yoshi, which Leonardo actually tells to the Turtles after meeting him. But yeah, that was the actual last episode I ever watched here, until the show was actually on TV and I got to watch season 6, which was the future season, and it was fine, but it didn't have the same feel as the other ones. And this one is I'm pretty sure the most recent one that I bought, which is, it was still a decade ago, but weirdly, even though it's the first few episodes, I actually got it after all the rest. And here, I mentioned it when I got to react to those episodes, but here are the episodes in which we meet Casey Jones, the Nano episodes, and Darkness at the Edge of Town. So yeah, actually technically these are the last 3 episodes that I ever watched, but this one is the one in which the episodes chronologically in-universe are the latest ones, I think. It's either this one or the other one, Infection one. But yeah, that's my collection of my TMNT discs. Maybe if you are interested, I could show you my full collection of old discs, because I have quite a lot. Some are completely random, but my biggest collection is of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, and I kind of actually want to do it. So yeah, if you want to see that, maybe comment down below, leave a like, and if at least maybe like 5 or 6 people leave a like, I would actually decide to do that. But yeah, enough talking. Let's get into the reaction, because I actually took longer than I planned to. So let's get into the episode 13, the lesson, in 3, 2, 1.
I mean, many moons ago, on a night much like this one, we were 4 young turtle tots facing the most horrible of dangerous dangers. Dun, 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 the wrath of Master Splinter. We'd been warned. We knew what we were not supposed to be doing.
Do not go to the surface. Never ever go up to the streets. It is far too dangerous.
Damn. He's really threatening.
If you ever even think of going topside, just do not. You had better hope I never catch you going out of the sewers.
So, what did you guys do?
We go up to the sewers.
Topside,
Yeah.
when we finally got the lid off.
No cutting in line.
Then move your big fat shell.
It's amazing. All this open space. Man, Master Split has been holding out on us. Up here, it's beautiful.
What we didn't know was that just around the corner was destiny. Or actually, it was this kid who needed help.
It's Danny McDonough and his wolf pack.
Man, those guys think they own the street. How come they gotta play in front of my steps?
Am I the only one reminded of the show What's with Andy? In which that guy was a prankster. Maybe I could react to it, because I haven't checked it out in a decade and a half. Like, I watched it when I was fucking very little. And I'm kind of going for these nostalgic cartoons that I watched. Maybe I could also watch Monster Buster Club, because that was also another cool cartoon that I watched.
This here. Come on, I didn't do nothing to you.
I am Raphael, king of the trash.
At least you admit it.
Sorry, Raph, but you're the trash.
Oh, they're so adorable.
Guys, somebody's coming.
Oh, crud. Poor little fella. He ran into a dead end.
Oh, I thought somebody was actually beating them, not Casey.
Finally, some real action.
Remember, we can't be seen.
Hey, man, what's your deal? Hey, cut it out! Hey, watch it! Daddy! Lunchtime!
Next time, pay your toll if you want to use the street. Come on, we're out of here.
Where are you, boy?
That's when young Master Leo convinced us to help the kid out. To train him, so we wouldn't need little green guardian angels all the time. We thought we already
Of course, as every other kid.
Jitsu. So how hard could teaching be?
And it had to be better than being stuck in the sewers doing nothing.
Okay, you guys know the plan. We'll each take turns teaching the kid what we know. Agreed? Agreed! But remember, guys, no matter what happens, we can't let Master Splinter know what we're up to.
Hmm.
Hey, kid! I saw what happened earlier. You know, you really shouldn't let those bullies push you around like that.
How doesn't Casey realize that it's them? How many green mutants are there?
It's a matter of honor.
And I know in this show, putting on clothes is the equivalent of looking like a human, but still.
You're too small. No, those guys are small because they have no heart and no honor. My sensei, my teacher, always taught me that true strength comes from within.
Yeah, maybe. But how do you get it on the outside?
You train. Train in the art of self-defense. I can help you. Teach you.
Nice.
First of all, you have to be serious about wanting to change things. You have to feel the
I love this episode.
Connect with the power. Find your inner core, your honor, your true heart. Have you found it yet?
I don't think so. Little dude, I can't feel my legs.
That's a good thing. Stay focused and breathe, and you'll find your true strength. This is it. It's all over. We are so...
How does... this is... I mean, it's a fucking cartoon, but it kind of bothers me a little.
Leonardo!
How did he not see him? I mean, come on. If he was running in or something, I just have to suspend my disbelief.
Sorry I didn't answer earlier. I kind of dozed off there for a moment.
Okay, so it's Mikey's turn.
Now the students.
Of course, Mikey would say that.
Ready for more learning? Well, I've been trying to be serious and breathe and stuff to find my inner strength, like you said, but it kind of makes my head hurt, and I still can't feel my legs.
What, are you kidding me? Get up, get up! Forget all that baloney! The first and most important lesson is this. You need the right attitude. And part of having a winning attitude is having a cool battle cry. A heroic superhero kind of battle cry.
I love how you can see the characters of the turtles and their personalities through this kind of this teaching, because they're they obviously have different ways of fighting and different personalities, different, I don't know what to call it, ways of fighting. So it wasn't Kawabanga but Goro Goro Sama.
Remember, Goro Goro Sama. Now go get him.
Uh-oh. Ouch.
Maybe I didn't give him the right name.
Action's through. It's all like a game of chess. You have to be thinking 3 to 4 moves ahead of your adversary. Planning, knowing what's coming.
This is why there's time limit in chess. I'm pretty sure.
Well, it might take a little more time, I guess. I'll be right back.
You said, and I still don't get it. I like the horsey, though. I'm trying to think it through, but I don't know.
I think Raph should be the best one to teach him because they're very similar in terms of character and personality.
Just act and react, and always attack.
I sure wish you'd make up your mind. Be serious, use your battle cry, think it through, never think. I don't get it.
Only the last two are kind of contradicting. The first two aren't really.
About the weapons. We gotta find you some kind of weapon.
I gotta give him that, he's very creative. Talking about Raph, by the way.
Ha! You try.
Hey,
Maybe you just need a better target. Let's see how you do in combat.
Oh yeah, push him again to fight with the fucking kids and for them to beat the shit out of him.
All about the weapon.
Good idea.
He's in the shower?
Yeah, he's in the shower.
You four have been acting very strangely of late.
Raphael! Time to get out of the shower! Raphael!
Raffy, hold still.
There! What was that for?
You just got out of the shower.
I just got out of the shower, Sensei.
Yeah, he totally buys that.
I can see that. Do you always shower with your mask on?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a great way to keep it clean.
Oh, he's so not buying their shit.
Come, let us resume your training.
Okay,
Oh, do you think he learned anything?
I hope so. I mean, you taught him basic self-defense, right, Mikey? How to punch and kick, and I covered inner strength.
I didn't teach him any fighting skills. I thought Raph was gonna.
I didn't. Donnie, did you? Oh, Shell. Okay, we're gonna start over, but this time with the real basics.
Right, or as Master Splinter would say, the foundation of any house must start strong and...
I love Mikey's scream, it's so cool. I just love it. It's so funny.
Master Splinter, we can explain. We've been teaching.
like you, but not as good as you.
You know, trying to follow in your footsteps. There's this kid and,
Enough! Home, now!
but the kid.
We can't just abandon him.
You are not ready to teach. You could do more damage than good. The boy
And he will.
his own path, as you must find yours. Now come, we are going home.
Oh man, was Splinter angry?
He must have made us practice for 78 hours straight. I think he wanted to make sure we were so tired.
Oh, it's such a cool thing to be able to reminiscence about things you've done as a kid. I have so many stories myself.
I'll just have to tell that kid in the red hat the training isn't working. Guess I just don't have what it takes. Hey,
No, you do.
boy, doing a little reading. Oh, you gonna cry? Oh, look, he's gonna cry.
Give it back!
Stevie? what are you gonna do about it?
Ooh! He's actually pretty badass.
That's right. You better run. You bullies better watch it, 'cause Arnold tastes
Wow, I
it.
totally didn't see that reveal coming.
No more. Gora. Gora. Googala. Googala. Googala.
It's such a shame that the turtles never found out about that.
Come on, Steve. I'll walk you home.
Again, with these last few episodes, I have trouble having any thoughts about them because I have seen them a long time ago, so any thoughts that would naturally arise as I'm reacting to them do not happen, so I don't have much to say about it. But I definitely really like this episode, and it's just the idea of it, of them having met Casey before. It's so cool to me, and I kind of like and don't like that they have never actually found out the truth, that they actually helped him out when he was a kid. I like that it's not revealed because it's just a cool way to show that they actually have a connection without even knowing it. The Turtles and Casey, I mean. But I wish they could know it, because that would also strengthen their friendship and everything. But yeah, personally, I would give this episode a 9 out of 10. Actually, personally, I would give this episode an 8.4 out of 10. I think it's a really interesting episode, and I just love it. It's really entertaining. I remember when I first watched it, I really enjoyed it. I think mainly because it was the first time we actually saw the Turtles young, and I don't know, it's just the idea of teaching him how to be a ninja. And I admit, when I was a little, I also tried those things myself. But I didn't become a ninja, obviously. Yeah, it's just a fun, interesting episode. Not much more to say, but I'm really excited for the next one, because the next one is a fucking horror fest. I love it. So let's get into it in 3, 2, 1.
Fear. We face it every day.
I remember I was fucking terrified when I watched it for the first time.
Fear can be a friend who fights by your side, making your reflexes quicker, senses sharper. Other times, fear is a liar, confusing you until you can't believe your own eyes.
This is definitely in top 10 episodes of this show.
That's the fear that destroys all hope.
It's probably the closest
And I'm afraid
one, because currently my favorite episode is Notes from the Underground, the first episode. This is probably the closest one that could possibly be that one. Hey, there's Clunk. We haven't seen him in ever since the episode he got introduced, actually.
when we're done, the battle shell will be sweeter than...
Guys, are you in there?
And already the horror feeling starts.
You gotta help me. Something terrible has happened.
And we don't waste time getting into it. I love that.
Where are we going?
Wall Street in Hanover.
Take the West Side Highway. Wall Street? Is this about your portfolio? Too many tech stocks, huh?
Whoa. The Illuminati.
Gold? No way!
Angel,
Where did you get a gold coin?
My brother gave it to me. He found it at the construction job he was working at the Volpahart building.
It's dated 1611. Oh, your brother found buried treasure?
I told him not to go back. I told him I had a bad feeling about it. That was 3 days ago. Since then, nothing.
What did the police say?
They said they were too busy dealing with the fallout from the invasion to look for some punk on a treasure hunt.
It's okay, kid.
Oh.
Find your bro.
I think this was the first episode in which I actually got introduced to Angel. That's a creepy place.
Talk about creepy central.
I just love it. The idea and the setting is so awesome. I love it.
I don't get it. What kind of a building on Wall Street doesn't have any security?
Guys, look! C.F. Volpahart 1616. Whoa! Could this place be any more like Castle Dracula?
I was about to say yes.
Who said that?
What? You okay, Angel?
It's probably just my imagination. I'm a little freaked out is all.
Convenient way to move the plot along, I'm fine with that.
Angel, how did you...
I don't know. I just sort of knew it was there.
Oh yeah, just walk down, completely without questioning it at all. Oh fucking hell, I remember it. I just got the feeling that I got when I first watched it. It's so fucking creepy.
Whoa. Ladies and
And this is kind of dark for a cartoon. The 2000s were so much better in terms of fucking darkness in the cartoons.
Abandon all hope, ye who...
I wish nowadays cartoon also had this darkness. Now it's all about, look at me, I'm so funny,
Well, check this out.
and random crap. And yes, even shows that people say are good like Gravity Falls, Adventure Time, it's still too kiddie. It's too kid focused. I love mature shit like this. I miss when cartoons were edgy. And when they tried to make the kids feel more mature rather than treat them like kids. You wouldn't see anything like this in any of today's cartoons.
Is it just me, or is this way off the creepy meter?
Yep. Oh.
There's something seriously wrong here. You can hit them, but they just keep coming.
And
They're just skeletons.
look!
Oh fuck.
You fools! You cannot kill the dead! Run! You must follow me!
I fucking love the creepiness in this episode.
What the shell is going on around here? Silence! You should not have come here. But it is too late now. You have gone too far. There is no going back. If you truly wish answers to your questions, then follow me.
Sir, aren't you the least bit freaked out? I mean, seeing us?
I have seen many...
Donnie, you were just attacked by fucking walking skeletons. I think huge green walking and talking turtles are the least of his problems.
It is bait for a trap. Only a gruesome fate awaits those who go after it.
We're not here for the money. We're looking for my brother. Tall, brown hair.
He found this coin here and came back looking for more. That would have been about 3 days ago.
Yes, he was here. I gave him the same warning I give them all, but he ignored me. He went through the golden door and will never return.
Then we'll just have to go in after him.
Ignoramus! Perhaps you will change your mind when you know something of what you will find there.
Oh, the backstory. I don't know, there's something... I mean, the episode is creepy in itself, but it's something so creepy about here, the backstory.
It brought with it a creature of terrible evil.
The creature. The idea of the creature.
Whispering promises of great wealth and power, the creature lured the gluttonous and greedy to its side. Fortunately, the native people proved too strong of character. In fact, they created a weapon to protect themselves from the creature. A weapon created from the glowing red stone of the meteor itself. But before the natives could slay the atrocity with the meteor spear, the call of the creature's lure had reached across the sea to a race of men filled with greed for the gold.
Oh,
of
so
the new
that's
world.
why
One such man was
Christopher Columbus.
Volpahart.
Oh, I guess not.
Volpahart took the land by force. And so Volpahart's fortune grew. His dark legacy endured. And the ancient evil creature from the stars thrived. It is no accident that the financial...
What was the
capital of
creature
entire
called?
nation
It
surrounds
wasn't
this very
Tool
edifice.
or something.
The Volpahart building.
I don't know, it's literally on the top of my tongue, but I don't
How did
remember
you
it.
get into this?
I am Volpahart's heir. I vowed to destroy the creature. To lift the curse from my family. But I was too weak to
He
rule
is
on
actually
under its
Volpahart.
influence, no matter how much I desired to end its accursed life.
Fuck that.
Do you still wish to face this beast?
We have to.
We don't have a choice. We have to.
You have courage. Here, a meteor spear. May it serve you in your time of need.
Hey guys, wait up!
Sorry, Angel. You gotta stay here where it's safe.
Please, find my brother.
We
We
will.
will. I promise.
I kinda knew he was gonna say that. But if the creature wants them to go there, why would the dead skeletons try to prevent them? Ah, those screams are so fucking creepy.
You guys buy that old man's story? After those skeletons, I'm about ready to believe anything.
Whoa, I guess that's the meteor the old man told us about.
Guys, over here. What are these?
I hate these screams so much.
This is a Civil War bond. This guy must be 150 years old.
There are thousands of these cells. If Angel's brother ended up in here, it could take us weeks to find him.
Oh shit.
Guys, don't look now, but the creepy meter just went DEFCON 1! Is it more than one creature?
I don't know.
I don't want to know! Hold on!
How do you defeat a creature like this? I mean, you can use the spear, and I think that's what they end up doing, but... Oh yeah, here comes the nightmarish part. I love it so much.
Master Splinter, what are you doing here?
I sensed you were in trouble, my son. I came to rescue you.
Where are the others?
We must find them. And we must hurry.
Damn, that thing doesn't waste time attacking.
Angel? What are you doing here? We told you to stay outside. This is no time for games. I don't know what's going on, but get away from the edge.
I gotta say, I remember it being more terrifying, but I think it was because I was a kid.
No! I'm here, Mike.
What happened?
The creature got us.
I think this shows their biggest fears.
It offered us the chance to join it, to serve it, to become like it. I took its offer.
No. No. No.
What's that? Who's there? Shredder. Why am I not surprised that you're behind all this? Bring it on!
So, is Rock worried about becoming like the Shredder or something? You'll get why in a second.
Shredhead, let's try that
If you
again.
haven't seen this episode, I mean.
No, you're me.
Master Splinter, the creature, look out!
Leonardo! Leonardo!
No! Master Splinter? Master Splinter?
How does that kill him though? It would have been cooler if it actually split him apart.
Master Splinter? Master Splinter, I thought I saw you. You were...
You are confused, my son.
No, I'm sure. I saw that monster. He picked you up. You were... You can't be my master. Something's not right.
Yep.
Master Splinter?
You have
I love that he
disobeyed
picks up on
me,
it actually.
Leonardo. I must now teach you your final lesson.
Master Splinter! No! This can't be happening. This can't be real. None of this can be real. You can't be Master Splinter.
Yeah, he's not. It's not real.
Leonardo, what
But I'm pretty sure that
done?
even then, in the back of... Oh,
No, it's not
fuck.
real. It's not real.
They actually show this? I love that they actually show this, but fucking hell. That's ballsy for a cartoon, but it was kind of everywhere in the early 2000s, shit like that.
Listen to me, Mikey. This isn't real. It's all in your mind. You have to wake up.
What? Leo, what happened?
It was a dream. A nightmare. Come on, we've got to wake the others up. Somehow this creature, whatever it is, was manipulating our minds.
Well, I don't like being anybody's lunch, asleep or awake.
Let's get Angel's brother and get the shell out of here.
When I opened your cells, they were glowing. Something to do with the creature's power. There!
No, don't!
So that means that
The kid!
the ones glowing are alive?
Give me a hand!
Who are you?
Don't worry, you're hallucinating. We're just part of a very, very weird dream. Now let's get you out of here before it's too late!
Run! Honestly, this episode reminds me a little of. I'm trying not to spoil, but it reminds me of Mystery Incorporated. And if you have seen that series, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that series is very much worth a watch, but I don't think I'll ever react to it because I have seen a lot of the episodes. And it's just not the kind of show I feel like, at least on my channel, I should react to.
Meteor spear.
Still very much possible at some point in the future.
Feel my power. See my
Oh
strength.
fuck!
You cannot fight me. You cannot win.
So he's a
If you serve me,
monstrous
I
lobster?
will give you cities. I will give you power and wealth. I will give you the world.
The world.
Why would Leonardo care about the world?
Not interested.
This is a bit of a Deus Ex Machina, but it's fine. It gave us a really cool episode, so I'm happy.
I am free from its grasp.
Free? What do you mean?
My name is C.F. Volpahard.
That is so freaky. And again with the stupid screams. I hate them so much, but I love them so much because they're so creepy.
He will be, after a nap and a shower.
Hey! Where's the old dude?
You're standing on him.
You're standing on him.
Gross, gross, gross! Ah!
Come on, let's go home. I've had more than enough weirdness for a lifetime, let alone one day.
His scream always gets me. Honestly, this concept deserves a fucking movie.
Hello?
Come to me. Serve me. I will give you power and wealth. I will give you the world.
And I actually love that it shows that they didn't destroy it because it's too easy. It's too easy. They literally defeat it with one blow. And I know the spear is meant to be super powerful against it, but it just comes off as too easy. Like, if you want something better, watch Mystery Incorporated. You're gonna get what I'm talking about if you haven't watched, but watch it. Okay, again, because I have seen this episode before, I don't have as much to say, so I'm just gonna go for the rating. And as I said, this episode is pretty much only behind Notes from the Underground in terms of how much I love it. So I'm pretty sure I gave Notes from the Underground a 10 out of 10. So this one is gonna be a 9 out of 10. And the main reason why it's not a 10 out of 10 is because I just feel it could have been explored slightly better and expanded upon more, and I feel like it deserves a longer episodes because 20 minutes doesn't do it justice. This kind of concept has to be explored in a movie. Like, it's that good. I think it could be really interesting, and maybe it has been explored in a movie. So if you know any movie like that, comment it down below and I'll be happy to watch it and do a review on it because I won't be able to do a reaction. But yeah, I feel like it's just such a cool idea, and I'd say it was pretty decently done, but the creepiness factor could have been done so much, I mean not so much, but better for sure. It could have been more expanded upon, and the nightmare part could have been even more interesting. And I feel like specifically the traveling to the place where the creature actually sits in, from the gate to the place, it's too short. Like, I feel a lot of creepy shit could have been done in between those two scenes, because for us in the episode it was literally they just go through the gate with the writing above it and they're there. It's just too fast. I would have liked if the creature was actually deep beneath Earth and they had to kind of travel down, similar to Notes from the Underground. And yeah, I gotta say also that if Notes from the Underground had this kind of monster as the final episode, rather than this stupid bald guy, I think it could have been more scary, because as I mentioned during that reaction, the scariness factor just disappears the second we actually meet the guy and learn who he is. But yeah, that's how I feel about this episode, so let's move on to the last episode of this reaction, that being, give me a second, Mission of Gravity. So let's get into it in 3, 2, 1.
And now to our continuing coverage of the floating Beijing crisis.
Oh yeah, the
It's been
town
several
wasn't
months
brought
since
down.
the invading
I know that, I've
Triceratops
seen that.
lifted the entire Chinese capital into the stratosphere. The atmospheric shield that surrounds the city has been proven impenetrable. The city is kept aloft by a huge Triceraton anti-gravity generator. And while efforts by Beijing's top scientific minds to gain control of this alien technology have been undertaken,
They can't do anything.
the results have proven near disastrous.
Must reverse energy flow.
With no way in, no way out, and no way down, there seems to be no way to save the poor people of Beijing.
What is that?
You brought us all the way out here for a blimp? What pea-brained half-wit authorized this project?
I did.
Oh, well.
Good one,
I'm sure you
Stockman.
have your reasons, oh wise and revered master.
Indeed. Excellent work, Dr. Chaplin.
I installed that Triceraton force field override mechanism you recovered, just as you requested, sir.
So they can get into it.
Maybe you'll breach the atmospheric shield around Beijing and retrieve the desired cargo, no problem.
And just what does the boy genius think he's retrieving?
A Triceraton anti-gravity generator.
But master, removing an anti-grav generator from a city floating 20 miles above the Earth's surface is a virtual suicide mission.
Yes, that is why I have selected you to lead this operation.
And how is he supposed to survive? Oh wait, is this here where Stockman gets his new body?
They are of no concern to me.
How dare you question the master? I'm behind this plan 100%.
You sure about that, Tun?
You will have the honor of accompanying Dr. Stockman on this extremely dangerous mission.
All our loyal service, and this is the thanks we get. Pushed aside by the new blood.
Perhaps it's time we started.
Oh, now I get the title of that
I
episode.
just wanted to say, no matter how bad the Shredder treats you, I'm still honored to be working with the legendary Baxter Stockman. Even if you are a freakish, brain-in-a-jar shadow of your former self. The truth is, I can't stand seeing someone I admire reduced to such a pathetic existence. So I've decided to put an end to your suffering.
Wait, what are you... No. What are you doing?
To the sides, cause the ears ain't listening.
Raph, wait! Let's hear her out. She helped us last time, remember?
And she tried to kill you the time before that, remember?
I apologize for the elaborate setup, but I knew of no other way to contact you. I need your help.
Here it is. I'm pretty sure that would literally kill him, but sure.
Release me at once, you... What the...
What do you think of your new bod?
I have limbs. Ha! Powerful limbs.
I figured you'll need them to survive.
I honestly like him in this body the most.
Ah, yes, the mission. Pity you'll miss out on the maiden voyage of this incredible vessel you designed and built with your own two hands. Not to mention witness firsthand as an entire city crashes down from the stratosphere.
Man, that'd be so cool.
Yes. Of course, you could decide to go behind the Shredder's back and join us. But that would be wrong, wouldn't it?
Hey, what the boss doesn't know won't hurt him, right?
True. And naturally, I would assume full responsibility.
I really wonder what is
You
Hun
have the entire
thinking.
mission.
After all, we wouldn't want you to fall victim to some unfortunate accident.
Yeah, with the way you say it,
And so
it's
if
not
they
suspicious
remove the
at
anti-grav
all.
generator, they will be sending millions to their doom. I need you to prevent this from happening.
So does this mean you finally come to your senses and turned your back on the Shredder?
Nope.
I am duty-bound to serve the Shredder as
Bullshit.
always. I just do not wish to see millions suffer.
Even if we agree to help you, what's to stop the Shredder from coming back for the anti-grav generator the next time? It's not like we can shut it down.
Actually, I might be able to provide some assistance regarding that particular technical conundrum.
Whoa! I must be hearing things. That sounded like Professor Honeycutt.
Because it is.
Hello?
It is Professor Honeycutt.
Professor, you're alive!
No way! It can't be. We saw you sacrifice yourself. You saved the world.
Oh dear, I'm afraid I don't remember any of that. The last thing I recall, I was on a rooftop with Donatello, broadcasting a signal to make me invisible to the Triceratons. What I didn't tell you is that I also uploaded a backup of my memory core into the satellite communication
How
network,
convenient.
set to contact you in the event of my destruction, which I'm assuming must have happened.
So you were the
You
one
could
who
have told us
installed
that.
my shell cell. And the download? That was you sending your memory core into my palm top.
Well, most of it. Your hard drive was lacking capacity, so I had to forego some non-essential information.
Who cares, Professor? I'm just so happy to see you.
I'm sorry. Do I know you?
Michelangelo! Mikey? The Mikester? Wait, so I'm non-essential information?
Anyway, I couldn't help over
That's
your
hilarious.
dilemma, Miss...
Karai.
With my knowledge of Triceraton technology, I should be able to assume control of the anti-grav generator and gently lower the city of Beijing back
Oh, you
to
actually
Earth.
even prepared animations? That's cool.
In theory.
Saving millions of lives in the process. That's brilliant, Professor.
So am I to assume we have a deal?
Deal. Okay, now how do we get into Beijing?
Leave that to me.
What's in the crate, Karai? And why are you suddenly joining this mission?
That is none of your concern.
I knew you were up to something. Oops. Happy landing, Karai.
I knew we shouldn't have trusted Karai!
We can argue later. Everybody brace! Leo!
How do you got that thing in the fucking backpack?
Gotcha! We made it!
Of course. Now land, Leonardo. We have much work to do.
We're just about to touch
Yeah,
down
we
in
have to
Tiananmen
kiss.
Square. Where's Karai?
She got bumped from the mission. Apparently she had a little falling out with the organization.
You're not funny, hun.
Anything about overgrown mousers? Nothing fancy, guys. Just clear a path for Don and the Professor.
great at clearing path, Leo. You literally just jump over them.
Commencing shutdown sequence. Get ready to haul me up when this baby rips free from the pavement.
Yeah, they're totally not gonna leave you behind.
You're too late, green guy. What? What the shell? That's not supposed to happen. Pull me up. We're gonna have to ditch it.
Oh, that's not all we're gonna ditch, my boy.
I love how he said, my boy.
Way too much free fall for one day. Showtime, Professor.
Now, a carefully regulated surge in the anti-gravity flux capacitor should gradually decrease the descent at a rate of 12.6 Thraxors per trigon.
Yes! Back on solid ground!
Unfortunately, so are they!
Honestly, these mobs are actually kind of terrifying compared to the other ones.
I'm alive! Yeehaw! Get on, little mouser!
I fucking love Mikey. He's the most entertaining character on the show, I swear.
City's almost back on terra firma.
But him and Leo are tied as my... Why the hell are you spinning it? That doesn't make any sense, but at least explains why the city ended up being on the opposite end of how it should be. Because I don't think they ever kind of addressed it, but now I notice why.
I hope you know what you're doing, Professor!
Then it is over.
Not until you walk away from the shredder, Karai.
You know I cannot...
You can!
This is the perfect opportunity. They think you're dead. You can disappear. We can help you start a new life.
Could you so easily turn your back on your father?
If he was evil...
If you knew the things he did were wrong.
What are you looking at? Isn't the Forbidden City supposed to be north of here? And isn't the sun supposed to rise in the east?
Oh dear. Did I set the city down facing the wrong direction?
I'm sure they'll be fine.
The Master will be disappointed that we came back empty-handed.
Not to mention the unfortunate demise of Karai and young Dr. Daplin.
Oh my god, these two doofuses.
Just follow my lead. Master, we have unfortunate news. Karai and Dr. Chaplin are...
Wait. Perhaps you would like to share your news with Karai and Dr. Chaplin.
Hi, Dr. Stockman. Everything's okay. We made it.
Uh-oh.
Well, we can explain.
I wanna know what he does to them. Like, holy hell, for them to be afraid of him so much. I gotta say, the big thing of this episode and the one that I like the most and I'm interested the most is Stockman getting that new body. In my opinion, it's really cool. It looks so cool and badass and I love it. Otherwise, it's not really super interesting to me. But again, I feel like this, for this episode at least, it's because I'm kind of today doing a bit of a marathon because I'm recording a dozen of videos. Because I don't have time otherwise. So maybe that's why I don't really have anything to say for what I'm reacting to. But maybe it's because I have seen these episodes before, so I cannot have a genuine reaction. Because you saw some moments I was actually doing like my normal thing, normal reactions, like when I thought it was a trap, but it was actually Karai planning to not necessarily capture them, but talk to them. I thought it was a trap because I didn't remember that part. But yeah, I enjoyed this episode mostly because of nostalgia, but I also like that we got back Honeycutt, but I'm curious what's gonna happen with him now. Is he back forever or only temporary? I think he's gonna show up several more times, but I'm not sure about that. We'll see, I guess. Overall, I'm gonna give this episode a 7.7 out of 10 because it's decently entertaining. There's some cool action scenes, but not many. It's not super memorable. I'm only remember it mainly because I've seen it before, obviously. And the only memorable scenes are the body, as I said, and the fact that Honeycutt is back. So yeah, I don't know what else to say. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. Check out the links in the description to my Twitter if you want to follow me there, and to my Wattpad where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you do enjoy my stories or you simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to Patreon or Subscribestar and pledge support over there. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. Check out the links in the description to my Twitter if you want to follow me there, and to my Wattpad where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you do enjoy my stories or you simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to Patreon where you can pledge your support, but if you don't want to do that, you can still help me out by liking this video, subscribing, and especially by sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. And I think that's pretty much it for this video, so I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!